Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Vinyl Den, your channel for record collecting by record collectors. My name is Nick. Today I'm kind of touching on a topic that, so last week I talked about albums I was still looking for, and this kind of got me thinking, have I kind of reached the end of my record collection? There's a bunch of links down below. Make sure you go check them out. There's links for the Vinyl Den merch page where you get these cool t-shirts on there. There's links for the Vinyl Den Spotify and Apple Music weekly playlist that we put together. There's links for the Vinyl Den Facebook group. And there's also a link for the Patreon page. So make sure you go check all those out. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new episodes. So like I said in the intro, when I was doing the prep for last week's Thursday show, where I kind of talked about some albums that I'm still looking for, it really kind of got me thinking, like, when I go down through my want list on Discogs, there really isn't that much stuff that really kind of jumps out to me as like, yes, I need to have that album. I don't have a really big record collection. I have between, I think, 11 and 1,200 albums, which, is a lot to some people and really small to others. But I think it's really kind of curated to my tastes, and I've really tried, especially over the last couple of years, to really kind of stick to albums, that I knew I was going to listen to a lot moving forward, and really trying to stay away from stuff that, buying it just for the fear of missing out or something like that. And once I had all those basic albums, all your like basic Pink Floyd albums and Led Zeppelin albums and Beatles albums, all like the staples that everyone has in their record collection, it's really slowed down my record buying over the last year or so. And, I've really kind of stuck only to new stuff that's coming out. Just because when I look through lists, there's I go to Dearborn Music quite often. Every Saturday night, they put a video up on their Facebook page of all the new used records that they're putting out on Sunday morning. And a lot of times I'll see some great albums in there, but I always think to myself, well, I've already got most of that. So I think that's kind of one thing that's really kind of slowed down, at least my used record buying. I've definitely picked up a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of great stuff that comes out every week. Hey, I do a Tuesday video every week, if you don't know, where I talk about all the new releases that are coming out. So I still pick up new releases every Friday. But like I said, as far as like a lot of like my basic, my all the basic albums in your collection, I kind of feel like that's really kind of filled out. At least my collection is. So I guess the point of this video is, have you guys gotten to that same point where, I don't mind going to a record store and digging through crates and looking through stuff, but it's really gotten to the point where, I'll go to a record store. If I'm looking through used stuff, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not going to find anything. And I'm more likely to find something on the new shelf, just because a lot of those like older albums, that are out there, I've already got copies of. I will say that the slowing down of my used record purchases has made my record buying a lot more expensive, especially, like I said, I've been buying almost exclusively new releases over the last year. It's definitely made the price, that I pay per month for records definitely go up. But I will say that I've really cut back on the amount of records I bought. Previously when I was picking up a lot of used stuff, I would probably average somewhere between, 30, 40 albums a month, and that's cut down to maybe, 10 to 15 at this point. I think there's also a big upside to reaching this point, though, is it gives me more time to enjoy the stuff I've already got. I think when I was buying, 30 plus records a month, that's a lot to kind of try to go through every month, and you're almost kind of only listening to albums as you buy it. When I buy an album, I try to at least listen to it at least 2 or 3 times. So over the course of the month, I'm probably only listening to maybe a couple of albums out of my collection. So this definitely gives me more time to kind of dig through and kind of rediscover some of the stuff that's been in my collection for, a few years that I just, rarely ever listen to. So while it's taken some of the fun away from digging through all those crates of used records, it's also, like I said, it's giving me that bonus of being able to, dig through my own collection and rediscover a lot of that stuff. So that's definitely been, the upside to all of this. But, it does kind of take some of the thrill of the hunt out of record collecting. Oh, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for checking the show out. But drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys reached that point, or do you think you'll ever reach that point of kind of feeling almost fulfilled by your record collection and kind of, having all those albums that you've always wanted at your fingertips. It's definitely kind of cool, to, like I said, to kind of browse through my own collection and, pull out stuff that I haven't listened to in, 3-4 years sometimes. So, I don't know, drop me a comment, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below. And that's all I got. Until next time, keep on spinning. Peace.